Hello and welcome. I'm your host, Elizibar. This is Parental Guidance Suggested. Actually, it's the DDC Press Megapack, which sounds really awesome when you say it like that, right? So it came with four things here. It came in an unassuming little envelope. Let me just bring that over here so you can take a look, like at the size, like just a little envelope, like you put a greeting card or something in. That's what it was in. Stuff inside of it was sandwiched between two pieces of cardboard, which I'm pretty sure are cut up comic book boards. So what was inside of it? Well, this comic, that comic, sketch cards. So let's just look here at this little note. Elizibar, thank you so much for all of your support. It means the world to both Dylan and I. We hope you like the sketch card of the Black Owl, the star here from The Domain, which comes out later this summer. You rock. Oh, Dylan. David. Ah. Okay, well that's a good feel to start with, right? That's a good feeling. We got three things. Let's take a look at this card. The character looks pretty interesting. You know, I'm not gonna pretend like looking at Jim Lee art, but for like an amateur guy who's just making comics with his kid, that was pretty cool. It's kind of dope, you know. I appreciate it. He had asked me what character I wanted to see, and I was like, "Hey, dealer's choice. You know, you draw, want to draw." And that's what he picked, and I like it. This was a good choice. My biggest impression of all this stuff is just kind of fun. There we go. I just put in a little plastic sleeve so it'll go right into my deck box right here. I need to get a new deck box. This one is busting over with cards I've gotten from Kickstarters and stuff. What I really need to do is get some like screw downs to put my nice cards in, but we ain't there yet in my life. We ain't there yet. We got two little mini comics that came with this. This is a little 8-pager printed on one sheet of paper. And it's just kind of cute. It's about a comic book collector. He gets a safe installed for his very, very special book, Stickman #1, most sought after comic of all time. Something terrible happens, and we're left on a cliffhanger. So, what's the story of Dillard? Where's it going? I don't know, but I chuckled. I showed that to somebody else, and they looked at me because he makes a comment, and they're like, "I might have a problem." The person I handed the book to looked at me and was like, "Mm-hmm." Reminds me of somebody else. I'm just like, ugh. Sometimes you just can't win. Now we got this other little mini comic. Let me pick a good strip to open it up to. Yeah, right here. So it's the story of what happens when. I hope I pronounced the last name correctly. Hayner. I'm not actually sure if that's the right pronunciation. If I get that wrong, I apologize. And if you happen to watch this, you should feel free to correct me. Truth should win out. That's how I roll. Parental Guidance Suggested by Dave Hayner. And so you just get like these little strips in here, little one panel, like Sunday newspaper strips. And I chuckled my way through this whole thing. It was actually pretty funny. The situations that the psychically superpowered kid puts his dad into are a hoot. They're an absolute hoot. I got a good laugh out of it. This is also number 14 of 40. That's crazy. Oh man, a numbered comic. In fact, I chuckled loud enough when I was reading this. I'm like flipping through it, and somebody heard me. They went, what was the exact phrasing? Well, somebody's tickled. So I must have been laughing pretty loud. Like I remember it as like a solid, good, sensible chuckle all the way through. But if I'm loud enough that somebody goes, well, somebody's tickled, I must have been pretty loud. So that's what we got here. I'll be honest, like the main reason I supported this was I thought what was going on making comics with his son. I thought that was kind of cute and fun. I wanted to support that absolutely. And when I went over to Twitter, And I mean, this was getting posted like every couple of days. And I clicked on this and went to eBay and saw the price. I'm not going to click that just in case eBay doxes me. But it was like $3.99. And I got some cool stuff. I really did. It definitely reminds me of Sunday newspapers, which that's a kind of book we don't really get anymore, you know? It suddenly feels kind of weird to me now that I'm thinking about it. When was the last time I read like a Sunday strip like Far Side or whatever? I guess this is the answer. Parental Guidance Suggested. So it's a hoot. If you think this kind of cute stuff might be your jam, definitely check it out. Even if you don't think it's your jam, check it out anyway, because you might change your mind. And if you want to hang out with David Hayner on Twitter, his Twitter handle is DDC Press. So you might want to just give him a follow and say hi. I will see you all next time. You have a great day. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Until next time, bye-bye. Parental Guidance is suggested.